I guess I started to recognise that God was speaking to me probably about 10, 12 years ago, and at that time I was a youth worker. One of the key moments that I think for me was when I started a new job in London, and I was sitting in a church staff meeting, and God said, by the end of today you will have shared the gospel with a policeman, and you would have gone out and spoken to gangs of young people and told them who I am. And I was like, okay, that's not normal. I'll see what happens. So that was in the morning. I had a phone call at lunchtime from the local police officer saying, could I come and meet him? So I thought, well, that's interesting. That's what God was saying. So that afternoon, I went to the police station, and the guy I was meant to meet, he was busy, and I got to chat to another police officer who was like, oh, who are you and what do you do? And so I shared that, and he's like, well, you know, about God healing people, and so he was asking all the questions about what it is to know Jesus, so I shared the gospel with him. So that was great, and as I left the police station, I felt the Lord say, and the second part of what I said was that you would meet groups of young people. So I just walked up to a gang of young people outside the tube station. I said, hi, my name's Andrew, I'm started as a youth worker in the area, you know, tell me a bit about what you guys need. So they shared a bit about what they wanted to see happen in their area. And I thought, great, I've done it. And so I started to walk home, and the Lord said, no, that was good, but I actually wanted you to share with young people about what I want to say to them. So these two guys came up to me, 18-year-olds, huge guys, much bigger than me, and I got talking to them, and within 30 seconds, this guy said, would you pray for me? So I said, that's fine. I said, I see that your dad abandoned you when you were 13, and you've really hated God because of that, but he says that you're worth something and you're invaluable, and he's got a great call on your life. And he was like, how do you know that? How do you know? How did you know that? That's all completely true. So I prayed for him to feel the fire of God in his hands, and he could feel fire in his hands. And other teenagers came, and suddenly this girl starts bursting into tears. And so they brought her to where we are, and the Lord showed me that she'd been attacked by a guy 2 weeks ago, and she screamed and ran off. And then she came back and she goes, no one knows that happened. That's all completely true. And so we were able to pray for her and minister to her. And she ended up going to the police, and this guy got arrested. And so that was the start of a whole journey for me of saying, okay, God, you want to speak with accuracy and clarity, and it's not just at the end of service. So now I am one of the directors of the London School of Supernatural Ministry, and I think part of what we're learning to help Christians with is to realise that that's the prime thing that God has for us to do, is to hear his voice. That it isn't just the special people with the magic hands to hear it all the time, that it's for everyone. Sometimes we get it wrong, which is great, no problem. And what we're learning is that to hear God with real accuracy, you need to love well. And that's how we see people's lives, so many over the last few years, touched and healed, and people give their lives to Jesus simply because we've gone to them with a word of that only Jesus knows about them, and they recognise that therefore that Jesus loves them because he's spoken to them from a complete stranger.